getting one. Today I'm going to do the unboxing of this new Dell Latitude 5411. Now this is a 14-inch premium business laptop, and being part of 5 series, you'll see this one running around in a lot of businesses. So this is one of those workhorses there. And I will be creating a follow-up video of this laptop once I've spent some time with it, so I'll do the in-depth review on that, and I'll put the link in the description below when that is available. So let's get on with the unboxing. Now also while I'm at it, now there's a 1 at the end of the model series, which means this is the performance model. Usually it's the unlocked version of the CPU, so that's always a nice addition to it. Anyway, let's get on with it. Alright, let's try and get this cut through here. Oh, I've got my trusty knife to do this unboxing as always. And of course we do those extra slits that we like to do. And let's put that one back. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I really made this one a little bit harder. That's all right. We'll get going through there. All right, let's get through this one here. Okay, this one, as always, as I always do, I like to get the power cable out now. Now I've done a few of these unboxings of these Latitudes series on 2020, and I've noticed some things, and this one's a little bit different here. So again, with the power cable here, 3-prong there, and then this one here is a more rectangular one, and this one is a 90-watt one. Now the reason why this one's a 90-watt is because this is the performance model there. If you had the 5410, then this more than likely will be a 65-watt one. But the 90-watt is because this one has a much faster CPU to actually give it the grunt that it needs. So that's not much of a change, and it still is a barrel style. And that's interesting there, because all the 7310 and the 7410 is also now changed the USB-C for the power adapter. So this one's kept its own ones, which means we can reuse the power adapters that we had previous years, which is a great thing. So that's good to see. But I'm going to put that one aside now, and let's have a look at the laptop itself. All right, I'll just chuck this on the floor anyway. Right, we've got the laptop here. Ooh, and what else we got? Oh, some documentations. We don't need them anyway. And that's pretty much about it. All right, let's move on to there. Okay. Oh, I think this is an interesting model. Let's find out about that. Okay, let's get cables ripped there. All right. Okay, now I'm going to come from top, bottom up. Okay, so I can definitely see there's a color change here. So this is more grey, or more what I would call silver in color than the previous model. The previous model was more of a black grey color. This is more of a silver color there, and it's plastic at the back here there anyway. And at the front, this is the plastic version there, and I can definitely see again it's got a more of a silver finish to it there, which is kind of nice. And we're going to have a quick look at the ports here, because this is what I'm very interested in. Okay, along the left hand side here, we've still got the exhaust fan here. We've also got a USB 3.1 Gen 1, and then we've got a Thunderbolt port there, which also does the power delivery, and then we've got the good old AC barrel for charging the laptop itself. And then along the back, there's nothing changed there. Looking on the left hand side here, we've got the wedge lock slot here. We've got the RJ45 Ethernet, and that's on a lever system there, which I like. It's good to see that they've kept the RJ45 there, because a lot of businesses still use a cable connection to the network itself. And then we've got the HDMI 2.0, because most of them have been upgraded from 1.4 to 2.0, so that's be able to support better, faster, bigger monitors there, which is good. And then we've got 2 USB 3.1 Gen 1 ports there. And then we've got the audio combo jack, we've got a micro SD card reader, and then we've got the USIM tray there for SIM cards there. Looking on the front here, the diagnostic light is still on the right hand side. That's pretty normal. They haven't really changed that much in terms of I/O wise. So that's good to see where they've kept that one there. But let's do our finger test this while we try and open this thing up here. So there we go. This one takes a little bit more effort to do. Oh, there we go. So takes a lot more effort, and okay, dokie. I might as well just go all the way, see how far this goes. 180 degrees, which is good. That's kind of what I like, which is fantastic. And it does 180 degrees, and that's good to see. Now, this is a little bit different to the other refresh model of the 7 series. 5 series looks like, I'm going to bring it up to you guys, with the keyboard is still the same, hasn't really changed there. I noticed with the Latitude 7 series, they've actually made a little bit more narrow gap for the keyboards, but the 5 series has kept itself. And as for the trackpad, it still is the same, and it's still got the 2 mechanical buttons on the left and right click, and that's good to see. They really haven't really done too much to this, have they? I think they've only just upped the speed of it, really. While I'm at it, I might as well bring out my workhorse, which is the 5401. So this is what the 2020 replacement of this one here. So this uses the 9th generation Intel, and this uses the 10th generation Intel there. So they pretty much, I think, I'm just going to open it up. The fingerprint reader is still on its side, so they haven't actually moved that one there. And they've still got the webcam with the privacy shutter. That looks pretty much similar. They've actually made the actual webcam a little bit smaller there, so I can definitely see that it was a lot wider there on this one here, and this one's a little bit shorter there. That's interesting. So let's have a quick look. Let's have a look. And heat-wise, that feels pretty much the same. I don't think there's actually much change in that one there. I think they've pretty much just updated some of the core specs. I'm not just actually, well, before I put this one away, that looks about the exact same there as well too. And I'm not going to say much difference. Besides, that looks pretty much even on footprint wise. There's not much change in footprint wise. That's about the same there. They didn't make any smaller, lighter, or any more thinner neither. So I'm going to put away the 5401. So pretty much I have a feeling they've just updated the processor in there. Sorry to interrupt, but since the filming of this unboxing video, I have approached Dell regarding about the Dell Latitude 5411 to find out what improvements they've made to the 5401 and also the 5400. Now Dell's come back with responses. They've added a few more options and added some improvements to the 5411 that you really can't really see much. Now the first one is the increase the capacity of the RAM from 32 gigs to 64 gigs. Now that is a welcome change. I like that one there for sure. Now they also added a new panel there. It is a super low power panel, which is actually 300 nits, and it is a full HD display there. So supposedly it actually uses about half the energy compared to a normal panel there. So that's going to be interesting. So you should be able to get longer battery life on that one there. So at 300 nits, that's pretty bright for a low power panel there. So I'm actually excited to see that one, but more than likely I won't be able to get one in, but we'll find out if someone does. I'd love to hear what their comments are. Put a comment below if you do end up getting one, just to find out how it goes. Now the third thing they've done is actually improve on the thermal design of this 5411 compared to the 5401. Now suppose that will be fantastic to hear, because I will definitely test that out in my more detailed review of this 5411, and we'll definitely look at the thermals and also the performance. So hopefully we'll get better performance out of that of this 5411. Now the fourth thing they've also done is they've added this silver grey option color to their lineup here. The other thing they've also done is use more recycled material in producing this laptop here. That's actually a good thing, because we're becoming quite a bit of a disposable planet, and it's good to see a large corporation here take the initiative to actually help us recycle there. Thank you very much, Dell. Good on you. So let's get back down to the unboxing video. I'm just going to turn it on. Hopefully we've got some battery there. And actually, let's just have a quick look at the screens itself on the bezel. Yep, it's about the same as well too. Interesting. I was hoping a little bit more changes for the 5411, but it looks to be pretty much, I think they've just updated some of the basics here, which is the processor, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I'm wondering if the webcam has been bumped up to 1080p or not, or they've still kept it as 720. But we'll find out about that one there. But yeah, the keyboard still the same. It's still great, but I do like the 2020 version on the 7 series of Latitudes for that. So yeah, bit of a disappointment, but hey, it still is a good workhorse, and I'll probably still use it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be creating a follow-up video on this one about how the performance goes and the heat and also the temperatures as well as the noise on this computer here as well. So be sure to check that out when that's available. If you enjoyed the video and find it informative, give it a like, and if you hadn't done already, subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button on the bottom right screen just to support me. And I do try to upload a new video every week. And just remember guys, imperfections in life makes it beautiful and interesting. I'll see you next video.